So you've got desktop PCs, you've got laptops, and then you've got mini PCs like this. This is a full-fat Windows 10 PC. It's no bigger than my hand, and you can browse the web, stream movies, do office work, even output 4K video. It's pretty good looking too for a mini PC. All this for about £200 or $200. It's pretty interesting. Now, mini living room PCs aren't exactly new. You've had Intel's barebone NUC or next unit of computing PCs for quite a few years, these ASUS VivoMinis. You even have stick PCs from Intel and Lenovo you plug right into the back of your TV or your monitor. Now, before we talk about specs and have a collective groan that this thing runs using a Celeron processor and it's got just 2 GB of RAM, which you can upgrade, let's talk about what it can do, because surprisingly, this can do 75% of what I actually use a computer for. I can browse the web, I can stream and download movies legally, and the fact that it's got fast M2 storage and room for a 2.5-inch hard drive or SSD means you can actually use this as a really convenient media storage solution. So yeah, it's not going to play Crysis and it won't edit 4K videos, but for basic stuff, and considering the 200 quid price, it's not half bad. Add in a cheap Bluetooth mouse and a keyboard, or you can use ASUS's Remote Go app to control this, and you've got yourself a proper little PC here. Of course, you can pay a bit more and get a more powerful version of this ASUS VivoMini. This is the UN45 version. You can get a 65 version, which comes with either i3 or i5 processors, more RAM, more storage, which is great and will be a better option for some people. But at that point, for these sort of tiny little mini living room PCs, I think it kind of defeats the purpose of a cheap and cheerful media PC, which is what this really is. So whether you're going to stick this behind your living room TV and watch your legally downloaded movies or stream from your Plex server, whether you're going to put it in your backpack and use it as like a Mac Mini type device, or my favorite idea would be to Visa mount this or stick it on the back of a monitor, and then you've got yourself basically an all-in-one, an AIO, which you can then stick in your kids' room, and it's a great cheap way to give them access to full Windows desktop, or you can use it as a basic home office PC, whatever you want. And honestly, yeah, the specs suck. And in the age of smart TVs and tablets and decent budget laptops, these things are becoming a bit more of a niche product, but I do quite like the idea of plugging it into my TV, using the Remote Go app on my phone, and then just watching a film or browsing YouTube on it, or catching up on some work. So this, as I say, is the ASUS VivoMini UN45. Thanks to ASUS for sending it over. I really do like it, and while this isn't a proper review of this particular product because there's so many different versions of it, as I say, you've got the 45 here, you've got the UN65, you've got Intel's NUCs, you've got compute sticks, they're all a bit different. So while these won't be for everyone, I think once you get past the specs and you consider what you could do with a hand-sized full Windows 10 PC, it's actually pretty cool, and I would buy one. So let me know what you make of mini PCs and stick computers. Are they a good idea, and what would you use them for? Let me know in the comments below, and if you do fancy buying one of these, I've put links in the description below. Make sure you do like, share and subscribe if you like the video, and check out my Twitter and Instagram if you want to follow me for more techie goodness. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time right here on the Tech Chat.